Welcome back to another Sus with Sam. This is a 79 with a difference, with an attitude. One of the, if not the only one in Australia, air ride front and rear.
Yep.
Why? Because why not? It's fucking cool. Look at it. It's dumped in the arse and we can do it to the front too. We're gonna run you through everything about this vehicle. This is Josh, the owner of the car and also owner of Thorburns Fabrication. We're at their farm. We're about to show you what I think is probably the coolest 79 getting around at the moment. It's really giving me some ideas for mine. We might have to talk after this. Let's dive in. All right, now Josh has got a very particular way of building vehicles, and that particular way is he does what he wants because he fucking likes something. He's not trying to fit into the norm. He's trying to do things a bit different. That's one of the beautiful things about him, this car, and the Thorburns Fab Thor Off-Road business, I guess, that exists as a result. This car, what is it? What year? What have you built it for?
This is the last of, we're going with the original shape,
Okay.
V8 Cruiser.
Yep.
So this is a 23 model.
Yep.
It sort of sucks because it's got the brake assist in it.
Ah,
If you're ever looking for a cruiser, get the 22.
like a 22, yeah.
It doesn't have the brake
The
assist
crash avoidance.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But I started with a red cruiser.
Yep. I remember.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2012.
Single
I think.
cab?
Single cab.
Yeah, yeah.
And my theory was this come up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll finish with the red cruiser.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like
my
that.
red. So
Yeah, sick.
yeah, I'll just finish with it. So yeah, I've had it. Yeah, we've got it, mate. It was the last of.
Yeah.
Last couple hundred in the country.
I think this is the best shape.
I,
I mean, well, I've got the exact same
Yeah.
car. I think
I'm comfortable.
say
with
what
this
you
shape.
will,
Yeah.
but I think the facelifted ones, there's no possible way they can look as tough as these with the details that are in the bonnet and the front end, the scoop
Yeah.
and stuff. I think this is the pinnacle,
Yeah.
and everything else is garbage.
Yeah. So when I got it, I had a gunmetal one.
Yeah.
That I moved that on, and I got this. I'm like, last one, all bets are off.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah,
with this
which
one.
I love. This is like
Yeah.
no holds. This is just everything
That's
that
it.
you've ever wanted to do and
That's
think
it.
about.
That's exactly right.
This is
This is
getting-
my taste. This
Yeah.
is not everyone's taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Epic.
So yeah, I've always wanted this bar. Like, you don't see many of them around.
Yeah.
ATD bar.
Mm.
And I
It's-
just always wanted one. I'm like, stuff it, I'm doing it. And I'm so glad I did. The guy's a gentleman to deal with.
Yeah.
And it just, yeah, it's cool. And
I'm
got
not
a lot of flack
usually a
for it.
fan of like a 5-post looking barn gate sort of bar, but this does things to me. It's giving like Mad Max Fury Road. Like if this is up your ass on the highway, you're moving over. You're not asking questions. You're getting the fuck over, which is sick. The EcoX stuff, obviously, that's available through Thor. Light Force lights, good to see. Good product. Standard headlights.
I haven't got standard headlights in at the moment. It just probably the
works.
only thing I haven't touched.
Yeah.
be
I was going to
honest with
say
you,
everything
yeah.
else has been.
Yeah. I got Selfie Go on it.
Yep.
Because I can,
Yeah. Why not?
and I want an extra aerial.
Yeah.
So-
You got it. The more the
That's
merrier.
it. Just a run of a winch, nothing special on the winch, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is more a work vehicle and a toy.
I was
This
gonna
isn't
say.
really a tourer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This
Drags the van, goes to
Yeah.
shows,
that's it.
carts the dirt bike.
That's
all it
it.
has to
This
do.
is my work vehicle.
Yeah.
This is my workhorse.
One hell
Yeah.
of a work vehicle
Yeah.
too. Now
Yeah.
we're going to talk more about the suspension when we get up the back of the car, because this thing, like I mentioned at the start, is up until literally 3 seconds ago, I didn't realize this was bagged in the front. I just thought this was standard front end and full air ride in the rear, which we've seen in a couple of vehicles.
Yep.
I didn't realize this was all bagged around. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Under the bonnet, fairly
Yeah, fairly
standard,
basic, just-
reliable is what.
Yeah,
is the
it's just got a
beautiful thing.
tune in it and a big
Yeah.
clutch.
Yeah.
Got to do the clutch as soon as you do the tune.
Yeah, big
As soon
time.
as you put
Especially if you're
35
towing stuff as
Oh.
well. Like you'll just chew it immediately. Like
And
you'll get,
35-inch tyres,
Oh,
you just
dude.
need a tune.
yeah, you'll get
It's-
like a month out of the clutch and then
Yeah.
it'll go to shit.
Yeah.
Thorburn snorkel.
Oh,
Yeah. This is forever. This has been a subject that I feel like you and Liam back when I first met you Everyone had them. I think Taylor had one on his shorty.
Oh.
There was Thorburn snorkels coming out their ears, but
Yeah.
I feel like you've never... There's not a product that exists.
There's
but
not
it is.
heaps of them out. I did build them back in the day, but I stick to my lane.
Yeah.
I like folded sheet. I don't like tube. So I build them for myself. There's so many great mobs out there that do them.
Yeah.
And they do them really well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, why try
That's it. You know what I mean? There's so many good guys doing it. I just stick to my lane, but I just do them for myself, which I guess because I can.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
exactly. You've got the know-how.
Do it a little bit of a twist, my own thing, but yeah, it's not worth doing them as a job. 100%. Yeah, the way I do them is the hard way, Jones.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. You're very passionate about no roof rack. There's one thing I've noticed amongst the cohort of staff and people you got working for you. Everyone wants you to put a rack on there, obviously good for accessories and that sort of thing. There is no denying that a rackless four-wheel drive looks infinitely better than one with a roof rack. You're going to get yelled at by Brody when he watches this. Brody, look away now.
Trying to pick my words so fucking careful.
Yeah.
I just like stuff looking good. I'm not the most practical person.
Yeah.
My theory is I just tow a bigger trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
I just like stuff looking good.
Yeah.
And my personal opinion is it looks better without a roof.
Yeah, I agree. Don't have a rack on my GQ,
go better.
and that's how it's going to stay.
You don't have the body roll with the stuff up top.
Yeah.
You don't have to climb up top. Yes, you use a lot of footprint of storage, but
yeah,
just
if you don't find yourself needing it, keep it off, man.
Yeah,
like
I don't need it. I'll just tow more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a tow vehicle.
Yeah,
it straight up is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Scrubbies and sliders, there's a bit going on. It's like twin rail, big staunch things. Is this all ATD
This is all ATD.
Yeah.
When the camera comes around in a minute, you'll see they've spent a lot of heart getting this to look this way.
Yeah.
And you can see in the product.
Yeah, there's a lot of
work
that's gone into it. You've got the indicators in the uprights and also in the horizontal rails. You've got... I love the way that mounts up here as well with the hardware hidden behind the actual scrub rail itself.
Yeah, for the money, I mean, we've been through this before. You do pay for what you get.
Yeah.
You really do with this bar. You can see it. They don't... I went to the biggest one I could, and then I'm like, boys, build me a bigger one, and they just told me to jam that. But... yeah, they do a lot smaller one. You don't have to go this aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Normally they have a post in the middle here, but again, because this is the radar model, you can't. That has to stay there.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
True. Nightmare.
So, but yeah, apart from that in the front end, like, there is a lot going on it, but yeah, that's pretty... I don't think you can do any more at the front end.
Man, honestly, I mean, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, it's just worked. It's basic. It's simple. Maybe at one point you could go headlights, but it's like, I am the same as you.
Yeah.
Like in our 79, it's stock. It works.
Yeah.
You start messing with things stop working.
Oh, I'm the king of breaking stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hard on stuff.
How many bags have you gone through? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Perfect. Wheels and tyres? You got Maxxis 35s?
Yeah, Maxxis 35s on Steelies.
Yeah.
I always run Maxxis only because I just haven't had a drama with them.
Yeah.
I haven't had... They got really good sidewall.
Yeah.
And I just haven't had drama with them.
Yeah, and you get tens of thousands of Ks out of them, even when you're towing.
Yeah.
I've noticed on that, we've probably done like 40, 50,000 Ks towing, and we've got half the tread left.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, you do get the longevity out of them.
Yeah, big time.
I just like them.
Yeah, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's it.
Let's jump around to the interior of this car, because that's, I guess, another part of this car where it really shines. You spend a lot of time and money in there getting it to be very comfortable. We all know that these things are a little agricultural, aka dog shit, when they come out of the factory. And I should know, because I drive a fairly standard one quite often, but this is far from it, so let's jump around the side. Okay, it's not until you come from a standard one of these and jump jump into this, you realise just how much you've changed.
Become a softie.
This is way nicer than mine. I'm sad now. I want this. Why is this so good? What have you changed? Everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it started from the top down. Roof console.
Yeah, we've done the roof console.
Yeah, heaps of storage, lights. I like the switch panel.
Yeah, I've got one UHF up in there, but I just normally only use one.
Yeah.
So that stays up in there. We've done the bottom console.
Yeah.
Department of Interior.
Are these both department?
All department.
Yep.
boys down there, Rowan, absolute legend. So
Yeah.
we always use their stuff.
Yeah.
I got his rear consoles as well with the cup holders in the corner. They're pretty cool. They're really
Sick.
cool.
Clever.
Yep.
Clever.
And then we got the Alpine head unit with
Yep.
the door pods from Alpine.
Yeah, I saw those
T-
last night.
Yeah,
lighting up
TJ and
and
Northern
stuff.
Beaches help us out with that.
Yep,
They're good blokes. So they were good to put in.
Yep.
Um,
PVS wheel.
PVS wheel. Yep, Jamie helps us out with that.
Bit of fancy bling.
Yeah, it's just cool for the volume.
Yeah.
It's straight, like,
Yeah.
we do a lot of driving.
The
lot of
hands-free
driving,
stuff.
so-
Yeah, and also like these are sort of like touch screen volume controls. Oh shit.
They are. They're
Especially in
really-
a bumpy car,
yeah.
you're like trying to grab it and you're
yeah,
like just
they're
mashing
really
buttons.
annoying, hey, yeah.
So to have an actual tactile thing, I think is, that's one thing I've noticed in every car just about I've ever driven,
Yeah.
where there's an actual dial, it's incredibly
yeah, if
frustrating.
someone did a dial one,
Oh, mate, they'd make, or just
Yeah.
like give me the option.
yes.
I'll run
yeah.
a little wire here with a dial just so that I have
yeah.
the volume.
Yeah, that's, yeah, so that helps that on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Sound dead in the whole thing.
Mm.
I've sound dead in most of my cars. I would
Yeah.
genuinely like convince people to do it. It
Yeah.
is definitely, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
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 Have you done your one?
Yeah, we've done
Yeah.
it not as aggressive. It's like a fairly basic, thin sound deadening.
Yep.
I wish we'd gone the car builder stuff, but it has made a difference. We also did, I think you have it as well, the door seals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
helps.
that extra sort of pinch weld on the top half of the doors, because from factory it's just nothing. It's just
Like
literally
the rest of the car.
yeah, it's so basic.
Yeah.
And then probably the most expensive thing is what we're sitting in, which are the
Oh.
Schillman seats. It's like they're so comfy you almost forget that we're in them.
Yeah, they're really good. So
Yeah.
I like them. The biggest thing, forget the comfort side of them. They are quite firm, but they're supportive. They
Yeah.
really are. They got lots of different supports and that.
Yeah.
But they fold forward. So like,
I
I don't know if you can see, I've got the kids' seats in the back.
Yeah.
When you go to put the kids in, you can fold the seat forward.
Yeah.
It
super
really
convenient.
makes a big difference.
Yeah,
So,
I noticed that. That's something that I didn't think you would really need, but it's very helpful.
Yeah, it really does help a lot.
Yeah.
Another little trick that I would highly suggest with kids, get the net at the back. Not many
Yeah.
people know about them. I got that from a mob down in South Australia called Sidetracked.
Yeah.
Really fucking legend guys.
Yeah.
And it's a little product that they did. And it's just throw the kids stuff up there.
Man,
'Cause
it
there's no
works
storage
well.
in these
Yeah,
things.
wet wipes, nappies, whatever it might
That's
be.
it,
You can
yeah.
just go up there, soft storage,
That's
it's out
it,
of the
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And
There is no room in these things.
yeah,
There
it's,
really isn't.
it's
They're
like
not the biggest vehicle.
no, it's like every little spot is sort of accounted for.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, okay, cup holders, and that's sort of it. And then a
Yeah.
small glove box, and once that's full, you're sort of fucked.
Yeah, 100%.
So having like the extra cubby up here and having the door cards and stuff
Yeah.
like that from Alpine, I definitely think is a clever idea. No reverse camera, or is it hooked up to the
No, it's
Alpine?
hooked up to the
cool.
to the screen.
Yeah, clever.
Yeah, I just don't like the other stuff on the dash.
Yeah,
on the
all
screen.
the bits and pieces. I mean,
Yeah.
especially with this crash avoidance humongo module, it's
Yeah.
we got enough going on up here. This is actually the first one I've sat in with the this shit.
You're not missing out.
No, I'm glad ours doesn't have that.
Yeah, I was a bit bummed, but it was like
Yeah,
I wanted the red one back.
yeah,
So
yeah, definitely. No,
Yeah.
red's a gangster color for these. Blunt and armrests. essential.
yeah, definitely get them.
Yeah.
If anyone's thinking about them, it's just a little novelty that you can get. Order, put them in yourself.
Yeah,
You don't need to get it installed
no, super affordable, and
Yeah.
it just works.
because the inside becomes its own nightmare in cost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
spirals quickly. I mean, we've just listed like 10 grand worth of shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's like before you start thinking about it, you're like, okay, seat, $7 grand.
yeah.
Console, $2 grand.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, $1,500. You're
Yeah,
like,
stereo.
okay, yeah, stereo, sound deadening.
Yeah, probably-
paying someone to
thanks.
pull the interior out.
So we probably got
Yeah,
more on that.
yeah, exactly. And that's not even the expensive part of this car. We're about to get into that, which is the tray canopy and the full air rides. So, it's fucking hot in here. Let's get out, back into the breeze.
Yep.
We'll go up the back and we'll talk about the fit out.
Yeah, cool.
All right, we're sitting on the back of this, and the only reason we can do that is because it is bagged. This thing is air ride front and rear, which is a simple way of explaining what is an otherwise extremely complicated process that is still at the R&D
Yeah.
around stage
Yep.
for technicalities.
Yeah. It's a good way of putting it.
What's the rear kit in this? Why airbags?
Oh.
What are the dramas you've had with it? How's it all work?
So it's sort of a bit of a brainchild of between mainly a mob in Melbourne called Ultimate Off-Road. Ben, good mate of mine. We do a lot of trucks with him. He does some wild, big American stuff. So he's done a lot of it in the American trucks, but never been done in a cruiser. I don't know. Someone's going to tell me I'm wrong, but we don't know. So he's just like, hey, do you want to bag your cruiser? I'm like, why not? And that was literally where it started from. It wasn't like a very thought through plan. We coiled the rear. Well, Ben coiled the rear because the car was down there for the air ride system. And then we got it back. And then I was told to take it easy and I didn't because I got a bit excited.
It happened.
Yeah, driving down dirt road and popped the rear bag. So I had to drive home at like 15 kilometers an hour. If you've ever driven on bump stops, don't do it. With my family and my kids in the car. So they thought that was heaps of fun.
At this height.
At this height, as it sits right now is how I drove.
Like this.
Come back, it was nothing. It was a minor problem. So we fixed that. The front was a bit to get it to drive at the right height, and it's still in development, but we are getting there. I've had this going for months now, and it's killer. It really is killer.
Yeah.
It's sick. It's different.
And it's different. It's like a mini truck, but a four-wheel drive, but it's practical too, because you can drop this to the tow balls dragon, reverse it under a trailer and hitch the trailer up using the airbags.
Yeah,
you can
100%.
slam it on the ground, make it easy to access your canopy. Like if you had a bigger box and a camp kitchen and stuff like that, you can squat this thing front and rear and make it really accessible. You can, it's like knocking that sort of 4 to 6 inches out of it, making a dirt bike loading on the back. Everything is simpler when a car is lower. Usually, especially these things, when people coil convert them or do portals and stuff, they're impractical.
Yeah, they become impractical.
Because the bottom of the canopy is at your chin. Yeah. It makes it really difficult. So to be able to have the flexibility, I think, of being able to just air it all the way out like this, literally tuck 35s in a mud guard, load it up, load the canopy, empty the canopy, take the canopy off, whatever it might be that you're doing, and then air it back up to what probably rides at like 4 inches.
Yeah, about that.
Thereabouts. Super sick.
Yeah. It from the concept to the actual, we didn't think of the practical side. I don't ever think of the practical side. But it is actual practical. Yeah. Like it is and shot myself in the foot. Now I've had it. I can't not have it. No. You know what I mean?
I don't have it and I want it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is
it's a cool party trick.
Yeah, dude.
It's a cool party trick.
I was like, when we got the real world experience, Jade and the camera guy were like, let's show him the party trick. And then this thing's just squatting in the ass and he's like, jaw on the floor. And I'm like, it's a cool thing, man.
Especially it is cool.
For a vehicle that goes to the full drive shows and stuff as well, it's like, it's different. There's no one else doing this sort of thing, and it's all controlled through your phone with an onboard compressor, right?
So it's the whole kit's a bit of, everyone's asking me, what kit is it? It's no real kit. It's just sort of been a bit of a mixed bag of a heap of people getting involved. By no means am I taking all the credit for this. You know what I mean? This is a lot of people getting involved. The actual air ride system is like evolved from a Kelderman kit, which is an American system. That's like the control module, but then we're running different types of bags, and we went through a few different styles of bags to get the right thing to work. It rides sick. It does. It rides really cool. The way I explain to people, it's like driving down the road with 20 PSI on your tyres. But no body roll.
It's like super loungy. Nice, it soaks it up.
You definitely notice the difference.
It's chalk and epic. Cheese. The other cool thing about this is self-leveling. It's got on the rear trailing arms and the front radius arms, ride height sensors that you would see. Like the closest thing I've seen is like on Raptors and stuff, the same as the trailing arms, so that the shocks know what to do. Where it's literally just that rod on a little stepper motor almost, and it just tells the bags, hey, we're not level. And I mean, we'll show you guys shortly. It just fixes it, not just left to right, but front to back.
So if I put weight on the back and I start the car back up, it'll go back up to my height. So if I go to put a van or a trailer or anything on, I don't drive down the freeway like this anymore. It'll just go, I'll just put more pressure in the bags. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
It's super sick. I absolutely love this. And the rear housing is the original housing.
And then we put the True Track
correction in there.
The corrections in it. That was awesome kit to put in. That was super easy.
We have attempted to go you know, one of those, like a custom housing or anything like that, or is it just?
I didn't even really give it to. I didn't need to. And I didn't give it much thought. It was like, I don't know, we just ordered shit and just made it work.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess this car is particularly light too with the alloy train canopy set up too. It's not like you need that rear axle load. Yeah.
Most, like, we're always struggling with GVMs on the builds because of what people are doing with them. But I'm sort of not, this is a work truck.
Yeah.
This is literally my work vehicle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not, I run this box because it's, I put the dog on one side and fridge in the other.
Yeah.
And then I've still got a little bit of space to throw a pallet or something to just run around.
Yeah.
That's why there's no tyres on the back at the moment.
Yeah.
Because you put the tyres on the back, they come to here. It's proper useless size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't have a problem with weight.
Nah.
Where most people would on a cruiser.
Yeah, big time. You see them mostly Cali leaning and not intentionally. It's just because the arse is so heavy. You see chassis bending and cracking and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
This is a lightweight setup and fucking good looking.
Yeah.
And it's a good segue for us to jump to the side of the car and run you through what is Josh's bread and butter, tray and canopy. Let's do it. Okay, now by now Josh and Thorburns trays and canopies are no foreign concept to you in internet land. We, in last week's episode, just fully revamped the 79. I'm fucking looking at it over there off camera. I'll tell you what, it'd pitch a tent in anyone's pants, that thing now. Australian made, alloy, light, angular, aggressive, functional. I can go on for a long time about it. This is not that functional compared to what we went with, but we've already established that you're, a lot of the time,
difficult.
Form over function.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? It's the same size tray as what we went?
Yeah, same size tray as what you went. It pretty much the biggest difference is you just put a full box on it. Yeah, you just went the more touring setup.
Yeah, big time. So this is what, a 7?
It's 800 box.
800 box, okay. Not that popular.
No, we don't do many of these 800 boxes.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've taken the tyres off so I can just fit a pallet on.
Yeah.
But yeah, not that popular, especially when you put tyres on, you've got no room.
Yeah, you've very little usable deck space.
But yeah, I like it. It's good for what I use it for.
Man, it's so good. So this has got the integrated water tank.
Yep.
The filler on the other side.
Yep.
A whole lot of lights. You guys would have seen that we tweaked a couple of bits and pieces from this. So standard, they come with the steadies and stuff. We went and upgraded to a light force, and I think we should definitely. I'm going to get Josh in contact with the Light Force homies, and we're going to, put that in as an option, which I really love. The same tapered boxes. No taper back on this again, because you need that deck space and that sort of thing. This, worth mentioning, slightly different to mine.
This box,
This box. So this is what my box, I guess, superseded or replaced as the latest version. That being said, 90% the same.
Yeah, there's not much difference aesthetically at all. Mainly the roof racks, we just made it a bit more, like user-friendly at home. You can
DIY optimized.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we'll probably chuck a cutaway on the screen here just of the differences. You would have seen my canopy roof racks in the previous episode compared to this. A tiny bit different. You'll also notice in my canopy, there's now flaps over the water and the diesel fillers, which is a nice little touch as well. And otherwise, pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much about it. When we do sell these, they come standard from us with all your lights, with your water tank, with your water pump, with your under tray boxes. I just think it looks unfinished. Yeah. And I don't like, back to that, I like cool shit. Yeah. I like it looking finished. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. All our stuff comes like this.
Super sick. And again, Australian made, right? Literally, I'm looking at where this was made. It's up there. That's the cool thing about this is like everything. I mean, it was in Sydney originally and it was a bit of a brothel. We've since scaled up and we've moved out of Sydney, which if you're listening to this looking for real estate advice, I can't recommend leaving Sydney enough. It is a fucking hellhole full of bits and moaning. You need to get out of there now, all right? Stop watching this video, go to realestate.com, list your fucking house and fucking get out of there. But anyway, yeah, we're here in basically Morisset, the Wattos and stuff. This is where it's all made, fitted back in town. Like it's so sick seeing it designed here, tried and tested here, built here, fitted here, and then on vehicles that aren't just here, internationally, and all over the place now, which is super, super sick. We need to show you guys the party trick. I know we've been banging on about it. We've been saying, oh, this thing goes up and down. So far, all you've seen is a squatted truck from America.
Yeah, we just took the springs out.
Yeah. So we will show you this thing going through its full range of motion. It's all controlled through Josh's phone. So stay tuned for that. And then I think we say goodbye. For me, what is most shocking is how quick it moves. Like, usually with air ride cars, like this moves as quick as a hydraulic car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy how quick it moves.
It's the air volume that we have available.
Yeah. So sick.
But yeah. So yeah, it moves. There you go. I'm not doing that. It's still figuring itself out. And this is just going to my ride height.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. And we've given it a hell of a test too, because we're in a cattle fucked paddock.
Yeah.
So, and it's sort of parked on a bit of a slope. So it'll be having a bit of a conniption, but you guys saw how quickly that moved just then, and it's just figuring itself out. The pump is cycling. It's got an air tank in there as well to keep that air volume up. And that's what enables it to move so quick. If this was just running pump straight to the things, it would just be...
Yeah, it just... But that's also part of the, I guess, this testing that we're going through. Is just like, how do we make this commercially friendly? To, you know, these little teething issues. It's not just about throwing bags in.
No.
You know what I mean? It really isn't just about
I think that's the
bag.
big thing. It's like, it has to be a entirely well thought out, I guess, build. Otherwise, it's just going to not work.
Yeah, it's a whole system. It's not just throwing bags in the corner.
Big time.
It really isn't.
So that's ride height right now.
That's its ride height.
Probably
right
about
now.
4 inches thereabouts, maybe a smidge under, which is super sick. Maybe sack it.
Yeah,
See how low it goes in the back and the front again. This, like, the way it slams itself in the arse is, for me...
So you want to do it that way? I was going to go this way.
Oh yeah, go on.
You want to go down?
No, mate,
it looks cool going down that way.
You do whatever you want.
That's all the way down.
Sick.
You can see the front doesn't go as far, but you can't turn if you go any further.
No, that's right. And it's like, it doesn't feel that low because I'm looking at the back, but then I'm looking at a 2-inch lifted one over here, and that is way lower than standard height.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which, like, if you were trying to get, it's just like, it's so practical and fucking cool, man. You got like your missus and she's got the so you can lower the car. You got the kids trying to get in, lower the car. You fucking got the old in-laws, lower the car. Like,
100%.
It doesn't have to be that tricky to jump up into these things, and then it's all on board. Just go, boop, all right, back to ride height, and off we go. So sick, man. This thing is gangster.
Yeah, different, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking so sick. Well, this feels like a perfect spot to say bye to the viewers. If you guys have any questions about anything you've seen on this car, put them in the comments and I will try to ascertain the information required to answer them as crudely as possible. Mostly unsuccessfully. And hopefully you've enjoyed this Us with Sam. This thing is super sick. We've been hanging out and actually living at Josh's for like a week now, and it's been a delight. So appreciate you letting us poke around your farm, poke around your house, poke around your shop.
Anytime.
We'll see you next Thursday.